Welcome back to the Warframe Star Chart. I'm FaithNo45 of Clan Annora, and we return to the dojo node for the first rotation of dojos for the Spring 2025 12-year anniversary showcase. This time out we are doing an in-depth tour of the all-star winning clan Dagat, made by the very talented Rockets Everywhere. As ever, if you'd like to join our in-game alliance or join our growing decorating Discord, follow the link in the video description. We also have a gaming-themed public dojo decorating contest that you can take part in. Check out the video in the description for all the details on how to enter. We'll be back for more tours soon, and until then, enjoy this in-depth tour of the latest all-star, Dagat. Good, nobody's orbiters are T-posing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. That's so funny. It's like the most Warframe of the Warframe bugs, isn't it?
I heard it's definitely
that is
okay.
just so Warframe.
I'm going to stay here. I'm going to turn on my HUD, so you go without me. HUD on. Fuck, I'm being murdered.
Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your
Okay,
part
so
is
I'm
done
back here.
Marines inbound.
And we'll start behind this like rimmed circle line here, yeah. So we're gonna start behind here.
Alright.
Stay focused.
Oh, wait, we can see bike customizations now. They actually fixed it.
I can see my one. My one's red. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see your one. I can see Shorkey's one, and Mad's got a purple bike for some reason. Yeah. Yep. No,
because
that's cool.
randomized decided that I have a purple bike. Yeah.
Yep. So you can't. So you just can't even fashion it. Yeah. Perfect. All right.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, you fashion your orbiter, your back room, your dojo, but your bike is just a random. Yeah.
Fashion
perfect.
frame is just hitting the randomized bottom every time, right?
Can't even
Right?
color scheme your Warframe to your bike. Yep. Perfect.
The true end game is decorating. Fashion framing is just pressing randomize until it looks somewhat.
Whoever put down their their person to help protect us. Genius move. Right, so for the people joining the stream and whatnot, so we're back with one of our traditional pre-Dojo Tour races. We are currently on Lex on Ceres. I still haven't won a race yet. I think Pyro's won one, Maz won one, me and Shorkey haven't won one yet. So, yeah.
Being dragged off my bike! What?
I just saw you get dragged off your bike by the scorpion.
Yeah, I didn't know that they could do that, yeah. I mean, imagine if they do that mid-race, by the way. That'd be hilarious. Yep, caught in the net of the scorpion. So yeah, so basically the race is simple. We do a countdown, and then basically we rush to the extraction, basically, and whoever wins, wins. So yeah, hopefully my
Pyro, you're looking backwards on purpose. Is there some kind of trick? It's just like Mario Kart starting backwards.
Yeah, Shorkey's also pointing sideways as well, yeah. Shorkey's
Wait,
pointing
no, I'm
sideways.
pointing straight ahead.
Yeah, not on my
I'm pointing straight ahead as well.
Bro,
Yeah.
if that's straight ahead, I'm a female. Matt's still turning around as well. Great. Perfect.
All right,
yeah,
let's
okay,
go.
hold on. Bloodshed.
Right.
Bloodshed in the chat said, can he place bets here? Before we begin, Bloodshed, who do you reckon's going to win? Me, Shorkey, Pyro, or Mad? Yeah.
5 on Pyro.
5 on Pyro, yeah. Yep, he's the odds-on winner. He's won the last race, annoyingly. Yeah. Oh my God, there's an Xmas nut. Oh, thank God. Yep. Cool.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Right, whilst he's doing it, so
There's a heavy unit
Shorkey, do you want to do the countdown?
Alright. Ready up, everyone? I'm gonna count down, and then when I say 0, we go.
Do it quick, we're getting hit by
Do it
electric
in
box.
Turkish.
Yeah.
3,
Huge.
2, 1, 0.
God damn it.
Oh,
An enemy stopped me.
What the fuck?
Door open! Oh no, we have to go down!
oh, we've got to go down. Oh, bollocks.
Advantage, Faith.
Not for long. Oh no.
Oh damn it, there's an invisible wall.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh no, Pyro!
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, Pyro!
Oh, that was bad. Okay. Okay.
Oh damn it! Adaximus knocked me off.
I got bumped off my bike. Fuck that shit. No.
Damn it! Pyro's winning.
Oh no. I'm in the acid pit. Oh, I'm completely stuck in the acid pit. This is awful.
Wait, Faith's winning.
I don't think I can get out.
I did it. Suck it, bitches.
Oh, okay.
I'm stuck as well.
Woo!
Yeah, Shorky's down in the acid pit with me. Oh, it's not fun. Alright, you got to jump up on one of the pipes and
Mad's
then, like,
done it as
aim
well.
right
That's a
and then try and
1-2.
get out.
That's a 1-2. So it's gone me, Mad. Right, who's gonna?
I was first.
I got out.
I'm looking right at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Okay.
Shorky, you are not in it. Shorky, you are not in any
Don't let me
danger,
jump.
mate.
You have to be moving whilst you're jumping. Yeah. So, are they not here yet? Okay, Pyro's got a lead. From by the looks of it.
No. How have I got a lead? Oh, did it put you all the way back?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
I can't even
finally
see.
got out.
Jesus Christ! I can see Shorty all the way back there on the mini map.
Oh,
That Ceros
Oh,
is a great
that's
idea.
that's
Like,
so
honestly.
unfortunate.
I love it. Yep.
Whose idea was that?
Yeah, Pyro.
Honestly, Jupiter would have been easier than that.
I love it. Sedna's next up
I
after this year.
I cannot codex
Yeah.
scan the bike. I'm disappointed.
Oh, when we do next week's stream, I think we have to do Mercury, because at one point they're going to be changing the Mercury tile set. So we'll do a send-off to the old Mercury
Yeah.
tile set as well, and then we'll do one of the new one as well, yeah. All
I'm
right.
not sure how extensive the changes are going to be.
Faith, did
Then we
Faith
know
just
they're
win
doing
a
the lighting.
race?
Yeah,
By the way,
Yeah.
and Bloodshed put money on me to win. So yeah.
rigged.
Yeah, rigged, yeah. No, you guys just suck, yeah. Well, Shorky now has to win a race, so I'm happy about that, yep. Perfect. Right, let me get into my
Alrighty
dojo
then.
loadout. And then we'll do our customary countdown, and then we'll go into Dagat. Oh, then that's what we'll be doing. Righty, right.
You know the worst part about this shithole?
Shut up, Letty! Nobody asked. God damn it. Every time. I may have to dump her just so I don't have anyone in my back room. Yeah, just telling me about random animals. Right. So, we'll do the countdown. And then we'll begin. Yep, because we always do a countdown mad.
Always.
Always. And then we'll begin.
And it always goes so well.
Oh, swimmingly, yep. Yeah. All right, we'll do the countdown, and that's on 5, 4, 3.
4, 3.
One of these days. I don't know when, don't know how, but one of these days. I'm so glad I made that Floof Museum. I can't wait to go in there. That's the first place we're going on when I'm up on rotation. Right, on 5.
What do you mean? We actually doing a Annora tour?
4. Wait, who's rushing? Who's rushing?
3.
I'm so bored. Let's just go. I'm so bored.
Well, that's apparently our intro. So, welcome to the Architects Anonymous. I'm Faith045 of Clan Annora, and I'm joined by 3 people as we go into the
5,
recent All-Star
4,
winning
3,
Clan.
2, 1. Hallo, willkommen zurück zu den Architekten Anonymous.
Oh,
Right.
this might be the most scuffed one yet.
So, I'm joined by a bunch of assholes to join me on this dojo tour. They go by the names of Pyrorock9876, Mad Davos of Phoenix Retribution, and Shorky444 of the Fortress of Lua as well. Pyro, by the way, is from Stonehenge Sentinels, so I forgot your clan name there. Yeah, it's because I forgot the name for a second.
Stonehenge Sentinels.
Yep. Yep. They recently won second in our Warframe Dojo themed contest, and Mad and Shorky were above entering in it. So thank you guys for joining me. Me and Pyro are the only active decorators at the moment. So, all right. But anyway, so we're in Dagat, who won one of the 3 All-Stars from Spring 2025, where Mad Davos
Finally!
was the guest judge of said contest, and the other All-Stars were for Seraphim Armada and also Dreadnought Galleon. Dagat was actually revealed to be the All-Star before the results because, for reasons, they decided to put the star shout out on the Monday ahead of the Thursday prime time, so 1/3 of the results were revealed, so it's a nice surprise. But yes, as Mad said, finally, they're actually the All-Star. But right, so we'll go through their rooms. It's not like a super massive dojo, but we'll just go through all of their teleporter rooms. And we start here with their spawn room, which is the Path to Heaven. So I'll hand it over to you guys.
Right off the bat, having the room mask the way it is, with the converging lines on the rock going towards the like biblically accurate angel in the middle, that's just great. Like, it really like sells the scale of the build.
For part-time decorators, what do you think?
This
Matt?
is like one of the builds. So when I started out decorating, and I saw this for the first time, I was legit like, "What the hell is going on? How did he do this?" Like, and I felt this way about like every room he has. So yeah, Rockets Everywhere is just a master of perspective builds. Yeah, definitely.
Shorky.
Yeah, I mean, like Matt said, I remember seeing this back in the day, and it's just one of those classics that have been copied, like times and time again, and for good reason. Like, this is an insane build.
Yep.
The idea on its own is hella creative, not to mention the execution as well.
I love it. I actually got the build idea when I did my Jacob's Ladder build from this room, so I was inspired, but I made a different type of angel build instead, guarding a similar room in a Hall's room. So this one is much more vast and uses different lighting tricks and stuff, but the angel isn't even super complicated. That's what's great about the decorating. It's effective. It's not like super designed, but it does its trick, yeah. And this was before, by the way, the Vitrium Eye came out as well. So I'm sure that if that came out, he would have had all of these people. By the way, I should mention that this dojo was made by Rockets Everywhere as well. So before we move on as well. So yeah, that's the architect of this clan, who's been a part of many of the Discords. And yeah, he even provided some of the images for the thumbnail as well. So thank you, Rockets, for helping us on this tour of yours as well. But right, so we'll look through all of the rooms, and then when we're at the final room, we'll come back to this room to then give out our favourites. So moving on, we will go to the next on the teleporter, which is so the important message is just a clan message. You don't need to go there, but we'll go to the Neotropolis. It's for 010 1 on the teleporter. This was one of the rooms shown off on Primetime recently as well, on Primetime 432. That's it, yeah, 432, yeah. By the way, Mad, I'm assuming Bloom has to be turned on because the All-Star video did not do this do justice when they turned off Bloom.
Yeah, right.
That hurt. So yeah, but yeah, if you're from DE, if you have lights, use Bloom. It just looks so much better. Turn off glare. Glare's fine. You can turn off glare all you want, but Bloom is pretty essential because it just looks so matted and muted. Because there's a lot of like fluorescent colors used in this dojo. So yeah. By the way, points on this room. So when you first come into the left, you actually see a train on the left when you spawn in through the tunnel as well.
Yep.
And then obviously it goes on, and then there's actually a little few paths out to get to the city upstairs. So yeah, so if you go by these turnstiles up here, which actually use some of the new 1999 decos, we then come up to a bigger like cityscape, which, and by the way, before we talk about a lot of people may have seen these types of builds before, and most of them have been copied from this clan. For some reason, Dagat is heavily copied in the community. This is the original of that build. I've seen this build copied like 4 or 5 times, never to the same level of this build, but this build is always heavily copied by the community. It down to the polychrome color, yeah.
Yeah, we can just say that people copy the best.
Yeah.
That just goes to show how influential Dagat is and how good he is.
Yeah. Imitation is flattery.
Yep.
Well, it's only flattery if you're crediting in people's dojo works, and
True.
but they don't do that. So yeah, so at that point it's more mockery.
Pyro,
but
Connor, Connor Price, Pyro.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
By the way, like I love the little like a police scene at the front. By the way, with the "Do Not Cross" line here, with the dead body on
With
the
the
middle.
stick man, yeah.
Yeah, the stick man. Yeah. And by the way, the amount of tribute.
They even tell us the cause of death.
Whereabouts is that?
Oh yeah.
Cause of death. Oh yes, I won't say it on
Suicide,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great, perfect. You said it.
What's up, dude? Yeah.
The YouTube algorithm
it
hates that
stands there.
word.
He has written it down. Everybody can read.
Yep, true. Yep, but YouTube is weird. Anyway, but there's like about 30 cap of tribute used just to make the stickman. By the way, that's the level of dedication to the stickman. Yeah, it's great.
I'm still confused how he has enough capacity in this room.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah, I'm seeing quite a few orbiter decos as well, like the wings and stuff.
Yep.
So, for people that don't know, tributors, so I see a Pepsi logo, an Atari logo. There's different viewpoints, so we'll go through some of the different teleport ones. There's an Amazon one up there. There's a Google one around
There's
the
a
corner.
Google one.
There's a Google one.
Red
That's it. There's
Bull,
a Red
Atari.
Bull, there, Atari, you know. And also they've used some of the new signs as well from the new 99 update, which are free cap as well. So there's a lot of free cap items used in this room, including, by the way, the Tenno lanterns as well, which are hanging off the strings, are also free cap as well. Let's not forget.
There's a Tenno dragon here in this.
That's
ramen
also
bar.
free cap. Yep. Also, the incense burners are free cap as well. So yeah, lots of free cap items used. So this is really well managed for its rooms, and it's big as well. Its perspective is crazy big.
This build just feels illegal, to be fair.
Yeah, it really does.
It is a phenomenal build. Is anyone else getting some serious flickering on the tributors?
I'm not on my stream, but there is.
I'm getting. I'm
if
getting
you
a lot
go
of flickering on
if you
every
go back to
tributor.
the spawn room, if you go to not really a Sephirim, and then you go to the back of the door, it says put anti-aliasing at SMAAA for no flickering.
Ah, gotcha.
And plus disable player character shadows as well, so that would help you as well. Just as
I've already got character shadows off, but
good,
yeah.
like a normal person should do. Yep. But I'll go back to one of the balconies. So there's the Shung-Un Plaza, which is the one on the floor with a little police in front of it, and then the subway went downstairs. And by the way, there's a downstairs as well. That's what we forget. There's goddamn downstairs. Then you've got the balcony with a floof sitting up here, where you get to see the more full skyline as well, which is probably the best perspective of the build. And then the last one is that's it. So wait, is this? Oh, that's a
The
separate
last
room.
one, the Buddha
That's-
is in a different room, but
that's a separate
it's in
room,
addition to the room. Yeah.
Yes, so it's almost like an add-on to it. Yeah. But yeah, no. General thoughts on this room. This is one of the better cityscapes. Yep.
This is phenomenal.
Yep.
This is the
absolutely
best
phenomenal.
cityscape
Exactly,
ever.
the best.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Yep. And that's why it's crazy that there is a clan who I won't name, but they know who they are, who in the contest said, all of our builds are original, and they posted this build in their dojo, and it's like a 1-for-1 copy. It's like, so come on. Come on, you know who you are, sort it out. This is crazy. So yeah, no, I love cityscapes. Also, it's hard to do them and look good as well. So yeah, one of the better uses of capacity.
Yeah,
you'll ever see.
the problem, I mean, I tried my hand on it on this scale once, and the major problem I faced when doing these is to get enough detail on the buildings themselves to make them interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was just blasting through my capacity, even without using tributors as much or free cap items like he did. So this is just, I don't know, this is witchcraft to me right here.
I think it has a huge part to play that in the fact that he's using fog to hide the stuff, and when he wants to highlight the detail, he uses like glowing items. So you don't really see that he didn't use a lot of detail in the areas that he didn't need to. A lot of walls would look very plain and boring if he didn't have the fog covering them up.
Mm.
Yep. Very unique build style as well with the fog most definitely. Yeah, because you'll see it in a bunch of his
Yeah.
builds that we'll go see later. But right, we won't dilly-dally, so we'll move on to the extension room, which is the Neotropolis Neo 1 Buddha Center. So, yeah, I botched the room name, but... Here we go.
This is so Ghost in the Shell, dude.
Oh yeah.
This is so Ghost in the Shell. I love this.
Yep.
Speaking of which, have you watched the movie yet?
I started Akira, and then I fell asleep last night, so I am watching...
God damn it!
It is being watched, so I'm on my watch list, okay? So that and a mix of Kaiju number 8 at the moment is what's on my watch list. Do you know the only downside of...
Stream ends! Done!
Street-
You're done! I'm out!
I've offended it. Yeah. No. By the way, the only downside with the build of doing it in the perspective manner is when he posted this room in the Koei Discord, I didn't know what was in the middle of this build because he did the photo quite far away, so you can only really get to see the detail a bit closer up. With like the neck folds and the body shape properly. That's the only downside sometimes, is that you have to be really specific with what you're trying to portray. As well, it's still good, but I just think that you have to have it perfect for it to translate. Yep, the only downside, but still very solid.
I don't know. I immediately catch the reference of Akira and Ghost in the Shell with this with the picture he posted.
But no, it's also good. Fog and perspective builds are great to use any items in order to like sculpt as well. So if you darken your polychrome to the point where the accent is pretty much black and then the fog is the color, so orange, you can pretty much blend together most items and they're all black. So it's easy to put together things. And gold items obviously have a more reflective tint to them, but in this build it works because you actually get an accent coming off of it. So yeah, very clever.
What room is this built in?
Starlight
Inspiration
Market.
Hall.
Starlight.
It's
Oh,
Inspiration
Inspiration Hall. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I thought
Yep.
it was a Starlight Market for a second. Yep. Oh my god, the corridors. Dagat.
Yeah.
Rockets, what are these corridors? What's his layout? You know what, the less I look at the layout, the better for my mental health. Right, we'll move on. We will go to the Coppervern, which is 020. Oof. Oof.
I remember this one.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah, I wonder who copied this one as well and said it was an original build as well, yeah.
Yep.
It's totally
That clock-
original, trust us.
That clock gave me the idea for the 5 minutes to midnight, which is has been deleted in the meantime. But this was one of my first bigger rooms. Yeah, when I started dojo decorating. I was so influenced by Dagat, it's crazy.
You, Dagat, Wayne, Vash.
Yeah, Dagat and Wayne mostly, yeah.
Ooh, can we take a moment to appreciate the
we
smoke columns?
Okay, Pyro,
Unless
do you know what they're made
unless
out
they're
of?
build-
Do you know what they're made out of?
Yes, they're like the it's a type of bush
Nope.
or like
Guess again.
no.
Chalky, do you know?
No, I don't.
I'm standing next to it.
Wait,
but-
those are infested spores.
Yep, correct.
The hell?
Oh,
Points to Chalky. Yep. Yeah, no, they're really
That's
clever.
genius.
Yeah, little
That
little
is
puffs of
genius.
smoke coming
I
out. and stuff,
I love the upside down train. There's like the upside down steam train with the smoke
Oh,
coming out
yeah.
of the underneath it. That's great.
Is this from something? Is this like from a game, or is it from a tale, or like an Orwellian or Lovecraftian story, Coppervern, or is it like an original like Dagat?
I don't know. Cities like these almost appear in every steampunky novel.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was saying it looks a bit Dishonored, but really it could be any steampunk setting. But it sells the theme so well.
So if this is from a reference, I don't know the reference. That's what I'm trying to say.
So there is a kind of reference. I googled it because I'm clever. Coppervern is a misspelling. It refers to a Vern Lewis welding supply company from an old steampunk tale. So yeah, so it is inspired from that kind of thing. So yeah,
Oh, cool.
that's awesome. Yeah, but again, the room's so vast, it's crazy. I mean, this one I can see where
Yeah,
the cap
yeah.
goes. The other room is still a mystery to me, but there's still so many tributes to use to sell it. Yeah,
And I gotta say, this room is a proof that good architecture isn't necessarily about having excessive amount of detail. It's about understanding proportions, what style of builds fit with each other, what works and what doesn't. Like, we just see silhouettes of the building for the most part. You can't see the textures of them, but it's still one of the best architectural builds I've seen for a while.
well, it actually looks functional.
Oh, if
as
you
well.
guys if you guys want to teleport to the viewing balcony that is on the same room as this, there's a
Yeah,
very
let's do it
special
there.
friend waiting for us up here.
Yes, just like it was in the other room as well. Yeah,
I can't find the teleporter.
use
It's literally
the fast
the one
travel.
underneath it.
Use the fast travel.
No,
mode.
it goes from 20 to 30 directly. You can find it.
Nope. Get over yourself. It's 021. We're looking at it here. You
There's
just know
no
what's up
021.
here.
What do you mean?
Yep. Oh, there's Pyro getting arrested on his day.
Oh,
It can't be as true about the ambulances raring past.
it adds to the ambience of this build.
Do you know what one of the new decorations is that almost fit this room perfectly is the lampposts, the light posts. Like, they are perfect with this build. Like, he must have saw
Oh,
them and was like,
yes.
yes! Because the old lights were much different, so these ones are a lot better. Yep, these little lampposts down here, yeah. Very British. Yes, I love it. Yeah, this dojo gives
Lovely.
me much envy. All right. Anyway, we'll move on to the next room, which is Cthulhu Awakening 030.
Odd. How does this room look infinite?
I did not expect a Pokemon build in this dojo, to be fair.
Pokemon? What do you mean? What do you mean, Pokemon? Matt, I need you to know that that's not correct.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's
Cthulhu.
That is 3 of words.
God. Why do I invite you to these doors? Oh.
Yeah, HP Ketchum.
HP
Right?
catch. Yep.
HP Ketchum.
Yep.
Just don't ask him what he nicknamed his Meowth.
Yeah. And his friend Rock Wells is playing with Gorlak, Destroyer of Worlds. Yep. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. I love the pose on it. The way that it looks like it's striding forward with one arm in front of the other. Like it's coming out of the gloom towards you, or towards this poor sacrifice.
Where's the sacrifice? Oh yeah, sorry, I've just seen it on the totem pole there. Yep. Faith is blind.
I just realized he even thought about the waves.
Yep. And the fog just
Yeah.
sells it so well.
Yep. Also, look at
Wow.
the little rope bridge to the right, like as well. That is neat. That is very good. Like with all the
Yeah.
boards at different angles, as well.
Oh yeah.
For a different little viewing platform. Pyro, pop quiz. How do you think he gets his effect? I know how, but do you know how?
With the fog.
Yeah, but the infinite
Right.
looking like thing. Because it's good lessons
well,
to
again,
learn
it's
for
what-
people. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to see if it's perspective if the walls are curved in, but it doesn't look like it. Like there is some perspective involved, but
So basically, fog art is a lot more simple than people realize. So if I just walk around, for example, fog art is... Oh, I call this fog art because it uses fog to create the perspective. Basically, you have an open space room, you cover it and shape it how you want, and then you basically have the accent as black, the fog coloured, so in this case it would be like Elysium blue or something. And then basically everything from a distance had a different color. So if you see on my stream, you have what's close to you, what's medium to you, and what's further from you. The closer it is to you, the darker it is, and then the brighter it is, the further you get away. So basically that means people can build with pretty much any items and blend them together to create a perspective as well. So yeah, very useful trick. Not many people do it. I've seen a handful of fog builds in my time outside of Dagat. So yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's a really effective way of selling a build. Especially like it gives so much atmosphere. Yep.
It's a really good tool that usually goes underutilized. I mean, I tried it once with the hands build, and I really want to try it again because it's really sells the builds when you need it the most.
Yeah, this is definitely something I would consider trying.
God damn it, Bloodshed, cool. But in the chat, Cthulhu, I choose you. No?
Cthulhu! Destroy the city!
Destroy the city.
I know how dark and stuff like Lovecraftian stuff is, but every time I see Cthulhu, I just get the South Park episodes in my head where Cartman's riding it. That's all I ever have in my head. Cthulhu, destroy that Whole Foods. No more organic crap for America.
Oh my god, I've just got the image of him like pinching Justin Bieber by the head and like squashing it like a grape. Oh, that's a great episode.
You know what's perfect as well? If you stand at the teleporter where we spawned, you can't see the sculpture. You can only see his eyes, and when you get closer, it just fades in. Like he calculated that distance perfectly.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Shorky, what do you make of the hands as our resident hand expert? Yeah.
Could be better.
Don't go to them. Don't pretty much go at them. Yeah. I just see Shorky standing on the
I mean, the thing is, from far away, right? I'm just gonna judge this as a perspective build because it is what it is, right? From far away, they look a tiny bit like doll fingers, right? They look kind of short compared to... I don't know, there's something wrong about the proportions. I can't put my finger on it, pun intended, but...
Is it that the thumb isn't rotated round enough?
Yeah, there is...
It's
the
almost
thumb is
like
definitely
the whole hand looks
something.
a bit flat.
What I learned, the thing is, he used the same decoration for the fingers I used for my sculpts. What I learned is that you cannot use that same decoration for the thumb, in which case he did. Because the thumb has a completely different structure compared to the other fingers. Mm-hmm. That's probably the major problem in this case. But yeah, I don't think it matters, honestly. This build is just nuts.
Yep. No, we just always look at it, yeah. And Evie's not here to give us a review of the feet because you can't even see the feet as well. So, yeah. Evie ghosted us today, Yep. We miss you, Evie. Yep. I have to host because of you. All right, so we'll move on to the next.
Didn't even do a countdown.
Didn't? Yeah, I know. Yeah, no countdowns today. Yeah. Right, so we'll be moving on to. Oh look, Rise of the Nyal. Can someone please say this for me? There we go. There we go. The gyro
which
gets
is
it.
another Lovecraft creature.
Isn't it Nyala Hotep?
I'm gonna go with the more foreign person.
Might be a German thing.
I'm gonna trust Mad on it.
Yep. Either way, this build is.
Hey, Mad, have you ever seen this build copied before?
No,
never. I've never seen this build copied before.
I never called someone out as a disgrace publicly in the forums because of a copy of this build. Yeah. No, never.
No, and no.
The camels are so good. The little
hold
shadow camels.
Hold on. The most impressive part of this room is the Mirage Sun. I don't know if anyone's clocked it yet. When you spawn in, it's moving like you're in a mirage. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm assuming he just put a
gravity field.
Gravity fields.
Yeah, it's gravity field.
Again, with Fogart, you only see the particle physics of atmospherics as well. So you have different uses for atmospherics in the build on this. Yeah, so very well done. Yeah, and it's just I'm assuming placed in front of a orb from the like Kuva cauldrons from the clone pod. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I remember I've had a reference image of this exact creature.
No, this is Tributor.
Oh, is it?
Wait, it is.
Oh, all right. I like to see Mad running into the sun. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it
Yeah, I
is.
remember I had
He's covered
reference
it
of
with
it.
a ring. Yeah, he's covered it with a ring. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tributor. Yeah, it's just white tributor. Anyway, we'll go back. A few details.
I really wanted to make this myself at one point until I saw this build. I was like, fuck, because I'm never gonna be able to pull it off better than this. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore.
Shorkey sculpting. Okay. Sorry, Shorkey, love you. Yep.
I can still sculpt better than you though.
Did you play
I don't
gold
want
in
to
the last
start a
contest?
fight here, Shocky, but he kind of called you weak.
Do you have a gold trophy in the Spring 2025 contest, Shorkey? Because I do.
No, but I already jumped to All-Star. I don't need one.
Oh yeah, very true. Yep. Right. So a few details. You have a little like Egyptian Arabian city on the or town on the left as well, which so simple but so effective. Yeah, very very good. You then have the camels up here with the. Oh, get out of here, Dagat.
They're so good, dude.
Get out of here, yeah. By the way, Pyro, your ephemera, by the way, lights them up. You were completely ruining the perspective.
I know, I'm trying to see what
carcasses?
they're made of. I'm trying to see what they're made of. It's grubs. and-
Pyro's actually a torchlight right now. He's actually just shining a light to expose the build. I bet Dagat, who's gonna watch this, is like, what's he doing? Get him away!
Reveal to me your secrets.
Well, we can't unsee the flesh camels now. Yeah, perfect. I'm getting flashbacks to when we witnessed the Mad Architect dinosaur exhibit. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, that one was good. Yeah.
Yep. And by the way, my favorite detail: the crook on its left arm. Oh, that's so good. Just perfect. Perfect. Yeah. By the way, does this creature have a head, or is it just like perspective? You can't really see
It's
it.
just like a long tail that comes out of its neck. So it doesn't really have a face.
Ah, right. I see. Yep. So it's very, very Lovecraftian then. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
So it's just probably just got a mouth somewhere up there as well. Yeah. And a very fun build. Yeah, I've never seen this copied before. I wonder why someone would copy this and then yeah. We've never seen it before. But right, we'll move on to the next room, of which we will go to 040 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Ah yes.
Which I believe is new, because I've recently seen him posting this in the Kuwait, because I actually informed him of what I used for the fish as well, which were the Devuri angel leaves as well, which he was quite impressed by. So yeah, on my Mosey saw build. But yeah, so again, I think this is just obviously 20 Leagues Under. I don't know what 20 Leagues Under the Sea is, unless it's just a tale or a book or something. But yeah, you have a pirate ship there, and then you have like Kraken tendrils, and they're like in the very, very far distance, a submarine at the very tippy top as well, yeah. Which the bubbles used as a submarine trail through the water is actually quite clever at a perspective build. Yep, that's quite cool. Alright, let's see if I can have a look around. You can somewhat go into the wreckage.
Does not miss with a single room. It's crazy. Console is open.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it up there? Whereabouts is it, Matt?
Hold on. Let me.
Hold on, I'm.
Can I wait for it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. I bet again. He's like, no. Well, I hope Rayo's not watching. Yep. Lock your consoles. Yep. Yep. Okay, this is better. This is better. Yep. I mean, again, the perspective build is that you kind of have to be like medium range to probably see anything as well. Yeah. Especially just spindly tendrils. Yeah. Again, the pirate ship base is great with the little rivets that go up to the top. The pirate ship's easily the best part of the build, obviously without fault.
Just
can go
using
into-
vines for the sail is also genius.
Yep. Well, it's like they're like matted, destroyed, eroded by the
Yeah.
by the seawater as well. It's very like not the Flying Dutchman, the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. So yeah, very much like
Yeah,
that.
and I think what's more genius is the way he did fish, the infested fungus.
Yep. Which
Like-
was seen.
Well, that's
also-
Chaos on Row, dude.
Yeah, that's Kansan Row. Yeah, which I stole from my Mosasaur build as well, but no one, no one comments on that. Yeah. True. But no, yeah, Sweet has definitely had an impact on this room. I think just the Kraken tendrils, like the feeding more, is what this is. I wish there was like teeth or something down in the pit that would kind of give away more of the build, because it's, you know, again, the room's interesting. The pirates ship's the best bit, but I think there's a lot of space that has a lot of potential to be used further as well. Yeah. Because you've got the tendrils, make something down here to make it a bit more imposing for the people when you spawn in down here, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to get too close to the submarine. I'll go there, yeah. What's it even made out of?
It's Entrati pieces. It's
Oh,
just
it
a few
is.
of the Entrati Labs pieces, yeah.
Oh, and then one grenadier device in the middle for the white light ship. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I actually think these kind of builds, a lot of beginners should try more of, because people want to have builds that don't really include the polychrome. And the polychrome is so underutilized in the dojo. So I think more people should do builds like this. They're just
100%.
Also it helps a lot with like getting scaling right and stuff, right?
Yep.
And work with perspective.
It also builds a mindset of thinking outside of the box in terms of how to use each decoration, because you start off learning without thinking about the actual texture. So you just think about the shape, what it could be. Yeah.
Because my one, not pet peeve, but it's more of like my one bit of advice I give to younger decorators is that they see a wall as a wall, they see a catwalk as a catwalk. They try and use the items literally in the catalogue. So sometimes by disabling the lighting, basically, you have to almost use the items for their shape, which means that you're almost playing with a completely different set of items when you take away what they actually look like. So yeah. And that's what's crazy about this little thing. So like tiny little details, you have like tires that make up the ring posts on the moor of the ship. You've also got the Ostron. Is that the Ostron cable? Oh yeah, it's the Ostron cable used for like the awning, and then you've got like your ladders used for the outside trim, and it's just so you can use a lot more items if you build like this personally as well. Yeah, it opens up so many different build options, which is why this plan's unique.
He still has 500 cap left.
Yeah, start building a moor down here, Dagat. You need something that's in the middle. Yep, if you've got the cap. Yep. But no, I love this room. Very good. Right. Enough said. Close at this console as well, Dagat. You don't want a rayo infection coming in here. So we'll move on to what's the next one? 050 War of the Worlds, which
That one is so tasty.
I don't even need to explain this one. If this is one of the most popularized things of media of all time. Yep. But if you're new and under the age of 30, War of the Worlds had a really famous audio broadcast in the 50s and it was from the book War of the Worlds, and H.G. Wells read it live on radio in America, and people thought it was so convincing and so terrifying that they were legitimately being invaded by aliens, and it caused like a public crisis for a couple of days. That's how convincing this
happened
book
in
was,
New Jersey. Yeah.
Yep. Which ironically is also where all those drones have happened now. Yeah. So yeah, no shock. Yeah. And Mad, just another comment. I have never seen this build copied before. Have you?
No, and I also never called somebody out in the forums.
No, never.
For copying that, almost 1-to-1.
I've never seen this Big Ben clock tower before. I must be thinking of something else. Yeah.
Oh my god. The water is so good, and despite me knowing doing water in the dojo is impossible, I legit thought I was gonna go inside the water and dive in.
Right, before again, we'll do a pop quiz here. Not Shorky. Pyro, what items are used for the floor?
Pikachu.
Oh, yes.
I thought you were asking about the Pokemon. Sorry.
No,
Yes,
we're not
used
summoning
Thunderbolt.
Dark Lords. Okay.
It's the Orokin Tower Flesh Walls, isn't it?
Correct. Yes, it's the blubber walls. Yes,
Yes.
because they reflect light.
Yay.
Yes, very good. You could have also used the bottom of the bloody water as well, which is like the shiny surface, but the blubber has a better overall effect. Yeah, no, good stuff, Pyro. Yep, you're learning as well.
I also love what they've used for the volumetric like the clouds. Like what? Like is that like
the
egg sacs that
explosions.
they've used?
It's a seed pod. It's an infested seed pod. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mostly people use
then
this for
having it
irises of stuff like that. I mean, this is a very overused decoration. I randomly see this just in random dojos where we just placed it against Orokin walls for no reason. So I've seen this item used a billion times. But for it to be flame is very clever.
Yeah.
Yep. Can I just say my favorite part of this room is the legs. From a perspective, they look really blended and round. You do not get this sense that they're made out of like 40 different pieces each as well. So kudos to the legs. The legs are absolutely fantastic. But they're made out of tons of things that are like slightly radiated. And by the way, I think Dagat built this before there was the changes in angle snapping as well. So
Yep.
yep.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, very, very good. You have little battalion things. You obviously have little plane at the back left up there as well. That's like flying like towards the what are they called? Heptapods? No? Or was that a different film?
Tripods.
Tripods.
They're
Oh, well,
tripods.
heptapods are
They've
from
got
the
3
film
legs.
Arrival. That's it. Sorry, I'm getting my references mixed up. Yeah. So, yeah. No, this is great. Any last comments on the build before we move on? Yeah, good.
Incredible.
Yep. Again, people, please try builds like this. Don't copy these builds. Obviously, we've never seen copies of these builds before, but don't copy these builds. Yeah. Yeah. But right, we will move on to the next room, which on our teleporter list is the back rooms 060.
How long before you rush out?
Rush out. No, come back
Shorty!
in, Shogi. Come back in before you die.
No!
He
I'm
can't get
stuck.
back in, yeah, so an invisible wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Another pop quiz. Pyro, how has he created this invisible wall? What piece could he have used? Or there's 2 pieces you can use to create
I have no.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Shoki?
I assume
I'm
it's
gonna
good.
defer to you.
There's some item. There's some item where the collision's wrong.
I know which one it is because I see it from the other side. It's the Japanese, what do you call it, yin and yang decoration.
Yes, I believe so. Yep, there we go, yep. So full store there, but that's not it. He's got an Orokin portal in here as well. That's been very cleverly masked, I must say. So yeah, the yin and yang wall doesn't do that. You can walk through very nicely, but either way. Right, we're through to the other side.
What is the?
So
is the Orokin portal just got the ring in the hole in the middle, and that's got collision? has
yeah,
it?
and
Okay,
and it stops you from going through the other side.
By the way, this is actually a puzzle room, by the way.
Yep.
Or puzzle room.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Actually,
I
you
have
have to-
found the first bit of the puzzle.
Yeah, jump up this
I
vent.
only know because
Okay.
God, Faith has to do parkour.
Oh god.
Come on, and I
Oh.
did it. There we go. Right, I'm up here.
I know why
Oh,
he didn't
spooky
do it,
guy.
but it would have been so cool if he actually added the what is it, the television monster with the cables and stuff.
He did.
There's-
It was
in
literally
here
right behind you,
somewhere.
bro.
Yeah.
You
No, I-
missed it. You just went past
Yeah,
it.
There
you
is
walk
one
past
more
it,
monster here.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
where it says
monster.
I,
It's
I
it's
see
the one
you on
that
the wall.
chases you when you get near it, and then normally
Yeah.
the only videos I see of the back rooms are YouTube or like TikTok creators that are like running for their lives and screaming down their microphones.
Let me
as they're
find
being
it.
chased, yeah. So basically, when you come up the
Oh, there
vents,
it is!
it's back there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Tires for a head, mad.
Oh,
Oh,
I
we
got
got.
stuck in here.
Yeah, me and Shorky got duped.
Yeah. Good luck.
Matt, you're gonna love this. Come here.
Special shout out to the absolute deranged, unhinged lunatic writing on the wall, by the way.
Yeah, it's very
I
good.
see you. Wait, which boss says that? Is it? Oh, it's 4. It's 4 when he's like when he pops out of his portal. Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Hold on, how do I get to you guys?
Is there an end goal for this puzzle?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I'm on the
teleport
I'm on the
out. I'm
third
following
floor.
Shocky. Shocky,
Wait.
lead me
Are
to
they
where I
in the
need to be.
chairs there, yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found it. I found the exit.
Yeah, there's a telephone. Do not go, okay? Ah! Ah! I'm locked in! No! Ah!
Okay, Shorky, I'm with
Okay,
you.
next room.
So do not go. Do not go. So I'm assuming, yep, you don't go there. So I'm assuming it's down this
Wait.
little hole.
We drop here. Yeah.
You got yeah, you gotta go up.
Oh, we go up.
Yeah. Here, I've put a waypoint on the phone.
There are so many waypoints, guys.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shorky, you go that way.
Nothing
There's
here?
nothing this way.
There's
Oh,
nothing this way.
Yes,
yeah.
I think we're all heading the same way. Yeah. We're
Hello.
going back on ourselves.
Hello.
And then we're with Pillow. Yep.
Oh, there's the phone.
Yeah, that's the
That's the
teleport.
teleporter.
Ah, that's clever. Yep. That's fun. Yeah, Bloodshed said the room is very atmospheric. Amazing. So, yeah. I agree. Very, very unique. Again, use of a polychrome is good for this. I normally don't enjoy puzzle rooms. Puzzle rooms tend to suck.
I mean, we got to trap Mad with a floof. That's all. That's all I'm asking for, really.
Worth it.
What a win.
Absolutely
Yeah.
worth it.
He's definitely crying. He's muted his mic and he's crying now, yeah.
I'm feeling dirty,
Yeah.
honestly.
Right.
The thing is, I didn't even get to lead him there. He just went there when he saw like "do not enter." just went in.
All guns blazing. no man left behind. Yep. Right, so we're going to go
I
to...
blame it on Evie.
Yeah, Evie not being here, yeah. Not hosting has really thrown the stream off balance. Yep, I agree.
All right.
No countdown, no nothing. Right, 071 MFNP01 malformation, which I believe is the... Oh, it's the infested, like, Uranus chamber room.
It's the flesh room.
Yes.
The flesh zoo.
Mad, your mum is looking beautiful
Oh,
today. Yeah.
this is
It's by the way, it's 2 rooms at once. As
Yep.
well.
yeah. You
It's
keep
the other
going
one,
through.
yeah.
Yeah, ever since she played the role in Star Wars as the Sarlacc, it's it's
She's getting
it's like
infinite
this,
gigs,
yeah.
yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, how? By the way, in
This
the
has got,
first
like-
room, how many times are we going to see people use the light board that's got the pointed arrow to dictate people to other places? Yeah. Yep. That's going to be used a lot. And then the second room is. By the way, the room.
Did you just call Dagat shit?
No. Why did I say that? No, the room masking is great in here. By the way, yeah. Barely.
By the way, room is not finished. There's an unfunded item here, right there. Yeah, not finished. Work in progress, obviously.
Oh, Dagat, yeah. Maybe he's run out of
Unforgivable.
resources, yeah. Maybe he needed this contest.
Too bad Oster doesn't get any.
No, All-Star does on this one, yeah. Don't forget. So the
Yeah,
All-Stars
but
do
only
get
the
it.
additional ones, right?
No, Bo Bay got both of the resources. So,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
so you get all of the resources, so yeah.
I got scammed on my All-Star, damn.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, little phone booth in here. Good. They've actually... Is that a custom one? Yeah, it's an actual custom one.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, we should point out that the effect, the glimmer effect on the flash walls is coming from the Uranus chamber.
It's the room effect, yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Every item you place in the Uranus chamber has this like glowy effect, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the sliminess of the because all the walls in there are wet, aren't they? So it's like the sliminess.
Okay, I'm gonna be harsh on the pop quizzes today. Pyro, Shorky, do you know what is used for the main orange wall?
It's the Orb Valis.
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that one's called.
Oh, perfect. Yep.
You know the
Yeah,
one.
I know exactly what you mean.
The
No, I
orb,
don't know.
the orb phallus guy.
It's the mushrooms. It's the mushroom caps. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
orange
yeah.
part of them. We just isolated the top bits away. Yeah. Good. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see
There's
this.
hands in
This
here.
gives me Anatomy Park vibes from Rick and Morty. Yeah. When they fight hepatitis C. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a bacteria
It reminds me
cooling
of
out
that.
as of the water there. By the way, it's meant to be like a bacteria. Yep. In the second room. Yep. It's even got a little cilia coming off of it as well. Yeah, part of the bacterium. Yep. Oh, right. I like this room. The room masking, the environment is top class. Very good. Said you don't need to overcomplicate your builds, people. Yep, Dagat is the king of minimalistic, but gets the point across very easily. So yeah. Right. We'll move on to 080 Omega Flowy, which I believe is.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. This is the final boss of Undertale.
Undertale. Yep.
Yes.
It is indeed. But the dedication to put tributors around this room.
I was gonna ask, are all of these tributors?
Yes, and he just blocked it out. Yeah.
This is insane.
The cap on this must be crazy.
I mean, you didn't need too much cap for the build itself.
No, there's.
Oh, and the room is smaller than it actually looks.
Well,
that's
no,
why.
he's boxed it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
That's why. Yeah, but you can tell it's tribute if you come here. By the way, you can see the line
Yeah,
breaks
yeah.
on where the tributors
Yeah.
are there. Yeah, it's also meant he's able to actually blend the cables in using the smoke as well. By the way, the smoke's in around the corners to like blend in the items, so they like phase into the environment.
Yep.
Yeah, that's clever. Yep,
Very clever.
yep. I don't think I've seen this build copied before.
Doesn't Anarchy have this in Gentleman's?
I stand
what?
corrected, but I think it's just for TV though, isn't it? That's on there.
No, it's the same thing.
Oh, was it? Oh, fair enough, yeah. So yeah, Mad, I have never seen this build copied before. Yep. Yeah, this dojo is really unique. I've never seen other builds taken from this dojo yet. Perfect. Really unique. What's he used for the teeth? That has been clipped in. Oh, I see them. I can clip through,
Solaris
yeah.
sign
Oh,
backings, maybe?
It's
Or-
like
or
they
the
have a light
Solaris
source
body
to them.
parts.
They no. Like they actually have a blue light on the inside. If you get close to the light and then phase your like controller right, you can see through.
Oh,
the
you
wall,
mean
yeah.
the teeth? Sorry.
Yeah, the teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Must be a Tenor item,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
Very clever. Yeah. Teeth are good. Yep. I'll put a photo on stream of what the boss actually looks like as a side-by-side comparison as well. Just.
I thought you were talking about the teeth on the tributary.
No. The actual like fleshy beast beneath. Yes. Not that
Yeah, we
one.
gotta keep in mind there's two sets of teeth here.
Yeah, Schizo, the amount of Omega in this room, he's probably used around 800 cap of Tributor. And the room's somewhat tall as well, so it's, I think it's around 800 cap of Tributor.
This is an Oracle Hall, no?
Yes, an
And
audience
audience
chamber.
chamber.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we know the official room names, Shorky, yeah. Come on. You're part
Ah,
of a tour team, you have to know the exact room names, yep. Yeah, not everyone can be Eevee and ditch us last minute, yeah, for no
Alright,
reason, yeah.
on to my favorite room in this dojo.
Alright, which is 090 Flight of... Yep. Mad, the fact... It's mine as well. Before I say it, I love this room. I actually came in whilst I was talking to Shorky yesterday, just to come back in and look at this room, yep. Oh.
Damn.
yeah, it's gotta be my favorite room as well.
This
I mean,
brings me
I've told
joy.
you guys before, I'm a sucker for a room with good atmosphere. I think that's what makes a room, personally. This
Guys,
just
could
has
could
the
could you
best
just remove
atmosphere
your
I've seen.
waypoints, please?
I don't have any waypoints on.
Don't add some. Remove them.
How do I remove them? I'm not touching anything.
just point. Just stand still and tap your waypoint twice.
Yeah, like that, and I disabled mine. I haven't put a single waypoint down yet.
Oh. Nah,
Okay.
so
There's 3 waypoints
Yes.
here.
So I think it's not removing them for other people.
Oh
So
damn.
have we
Put them down.
discovered a dojo glitch that I need to add?
I believe
Yep.
I believe we have.
There are no dojo glitches. What are you talking
No,
about?
what are you on about? Yeah. It's not like we've only just got the shading fixed in the dojo after a year. Yeah.
There are no bugs in our video game. There are no bugs at all.
This is a user error.
There are some.
By the way, I love, before we talk about the build, when they did the fixes for the Tech Rot update, I love how people are like, oh, all of those items, they've changed. They look more shiny and better, and I've been building for a year. That's what they look like beforehand. That's what we were fighting to get back.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I know Dojo Prime looks a lot better. Like, Fear's quite happy with the fact the lighting's back. His dojo has been renewed. Because it was literally getting to the point of the Robert Pattinson Batman film where it's just dark. Not like it's just a black screen.
Each dojo bug stripped something away from Dojo Prime.
It's like he's wearing armor and his
this
getting
build.
taken off.
This is okay. This build is not actually hard to do. It's just
No,
so
yeah.
well done.
Yep.
Ah, damn.
And there's your proof that sculpting isn't everything.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't go that far
Yeah,
to
no,
call
whoa,
this
whoa,
a
whoa.
sculpture.
Who
It's a
do you
ball.
think-
Like,
who do you
let's
think
be
No, no,
real.
I'm saying,
Shorty.
I'm saying, yeah, sculpting isn't everything. Like, this is not sculpting. You don't need to know how to sculpt to do this.
True.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's simple. It's just a very creative
it's
idea.
so simple, but maximum effectiveness. I love this room.
Mad, I've just realised he made the orb out of the same... You know, I made my moon base roof using the umbilical tower. He's basically done... Pyro, can you under him for
Lost
me?
Mad.
Can you come
We
underneath?
lost Mad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were here to talk about Dagat, not your trash dojo, dude. Move on.
No. So he's used the this specific piece in a radial.
You
like
said
an
moon
umbilical
base,
piece.
and I was immediately
Yes.
out, dude.
No. But it's my moon. Like, so basically, he's made a radial out of the umbilical stuff, which it makes the perfect circle for it. Yeah. So good job. That's a very good advanced radial of that. Yep.
So you just copied again. That's what you want to say.
I didn't even know he made it out of them. Right, it's total coincidence.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yep. I like. Yep. Daggets, they're like, why is the torchlight on my builds again? Get him away.
Yeah, this dojo's great, but did I tell you about Annora?
Yeah,
I'm important. I'm the host of the stream.
Mad's just bitter that he had to give me a gold award. Yep. After trolling him as well. That's
Next
what it
room,
is.
Krampus.
Yep.
Or
Alright,
should
anyway.
I hold on? Krampus.
Clampus. Yes. But no, my favourite room in the dojo. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Now that is actually a tribute to Moon.
Austrian Christmas folklore. Yeah.
Most people know Krampus from what Dwight did in The Office when he came in as the traditional Dutch Krampus, and he's whipping people. Yep.
Oh,
They have to
I
break
love
a
how he's
chicken
done
bone.
the crate. I love how he's actually put the craters on the moon. Like, it would have been easy just to do a white circle and leave it at that. But actually,
Yeah,
having
but
the
you
craters in
wouldn't
light
get that. It's a room per se, right?
In a smaller
Spells
room,
it.
the clone pod would look terrible. So I'm glad he's committed to do the actual moon as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Big time, yeah.
And the way you spawn in, you see the horns like in front of the moon and everything. It's just
Yeah.
awesome.
His framing is always on point. Always. In every single room.
This gives me the same vibes of Dizzy's Christmas Village as well, which is very similar in some aspects with the building circling the side with the moon as well. So yeah, but different builds. Yeah. Again, he's got his fair use out of these infested spore pods, by the way, as the smoke from chimneys. Yep. Yep. But yeah, no, very very good. Oh, they're Buddha statues in the windows. Yep, that's what they
Like,
are. Yeah.
Yeah, again, the sculpture is not that complicated. It might look rough around the edges when you get close, but it just does the job. The entire build is just well framed, well atmosphered. It makes you feel like you're walking into a gallery of concept art, not a Warframe Dojo.
Yep. Dagat does a very good job of reminding you that you are you're not in a dojo. Like you
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
By
tell
the
that you're
way,
using
like
one.
that's one of my personal like aims and goals when I start like working on a room. I have a couple of rooms that do this. The rest of my rooms don't. And like it's not that easy to pull this off. That's what makes this special. He manages to do this with all of his builds and he sells them so well. That's why like this dojo is one of the few dojos that actually make me hella jealous. Like it's up there for me. It's up there with like Lund's dojos. Like personally, just of how jealous I am of them. In a different way, sure. It's not. There's no crazy sculpts, but the genius and creativity in everything in here is just insane.
Nah, Dagat goes for a different difficulty.
Yes. And by the way, I appreciate this kind of builds more. Like, sure, I know how hard it is to create an insane sculpt, and it is insane. Personally, I would like a build like this, like this dojo more than a crazy sculpt.
And I think these
That's
builds
just
are
me.
very
I'm a sucker for
achievable.
atmosphere.
I think they're achievable as well for people that want to take their time and
Yeah, but you have
practice
to
stuff.
think about it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to copy.
Well,
which is
you
not
also
good.
gotta have you got to have the eye for the aesthetic as well. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
won't work.
Yep, exactly.
And your polychromes as well, people. If you don't have your polychromes, start farming them.
Like,
Well, yeah.
low-key, I want to see how Rockets might attempt a room like my hand's room. How would he frame it? Because I suffered from that. My framing of that room when you spawn in is not good. It's just a cool concept, right? It's a cool room, but I did not frame it well. Let's just
I'm
face
not
it.
the person to talk about squares, but yeah, it's very squarey. Yep. I see the irony. Mad's already like, yeah, you have no right.
Ah, look at me! It has to be about Annora again. Shut the fuck up!
The fact you have a guest of this contest.
I can do squares too. Praise me. Next room.
I might just end the tour. Anyway, right. 110.
What's
I
this?
have no mouth and I must scream.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this supposed to be? Is there a reference from something?
Yes. So the text on the monolith is from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Is when his AI goes
That is a
off the
catch,
rails
yeah.
and he's like, nah. And I think that's like kind of like the monolith from that film as well.
The fact I read some dojo text is crazy. Yep. 2025 is a crazy year, guys. Yep, I've read some dojo text.
Everybody just ignores the little creature here.
Where is it? What little creature?
Right in front of
By
you,
spawn.
dude.
Oh, when I spawn in,
He's
so I was
got a
behind
little,
it. I was
he's got a
behind
little
it.
face and everything.
Oh,
he's got a
it
little
was a
face
mound
and
or something.
everything.
Yeah. Yay,
The
flesh
little
dino.
caterpillar thing.
Yep. It's like a larvae or of something. Yeah. Or larvae. Yep.
Kill
Something like
me.
that,
Let
Yeah.
me die.
Yeah.
Just got the Family Guy skit. Yeah. Kill me. The half mutant Peter Duck. Again, simple. We're in an infested chamber. Again, I don't think there's anything too special about the room because it's like just the infested stuff that's been masked to the room. Out of all of his rooms, this is his least ambitious room, but nicely. But that's still, this is still a good room. Just in the context of the others, it's as less interesting as the others because it's just a
Well,
good
it's
text.
not interesting as long as you don't get the reference. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
know the reference to make
Yeah,
it
maybe that's
help
what it
that.
is. Faith not getting a reference is is about right. So yeah. But yes. Right. So I'll just check chat. Right. We'll move on to 120 Gorefield. Oh, what reference is
Okay,
this?
this is just terrifying.
Oh.
This
This
is
is from
terrifying.
something. This is from something.
Oh, it's a I'm sorry, John. This is the meme of drawing Garfield the cat as like
Yeah, that's
some
right.
really horrific eldritch horror. There's an entire subreddit dedicated to this called r/.
So it's like one of those creepypastas, like it's similar to the Teletubbies one, right?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you just screw up everything about the cartoon or like the show, or whatever.
Bullets don't
Hey,
work,
Pyro,
John.
could you stand on the sniper rifle?
Sniper,
please?
yeah,
Light it up.
please, so we can find out what it's made out of. God, it actually looks better. It looks better with the shading.
It's actually really good. It's actually really good.
Like I like, that's an insane sniper rifle for the scale.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dagger's screaming again. Get out of here. You can get out,
And the
by
next
the
one
way.
is this tank, please.
Yeah, that's
Right
as good
here.
of a tank, yeah. Yep. Oh, perfect.
Light it up,
Let's
boy.
reveal all of his secrets.
Write that down, write that
Again,
down.
it's not half bad.
Yep. It's made out of just the landing platform and a few grenade pieces, so yeah. We're so sorry, Dagat.
Do you have a tank in Annora too, Faith?
I'm not saying anything. I don't think I do.
What do you mean? I think it's fine. You're the host. I think it's legit to talk about Annora every now and
Because
then.
I know where this is gonna go. It's gonna go to it's all about me. It's all about Annora. No, I'm not falling for it. Yeah. No, not today, Satan. Yeah.
Nobody complained about it yet.
Yeah. No one has. Yeah.
Oh, look behind the cat's head.
Yes, the neck is bad.
Yes, the neck is bad.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah, like again, I'm
Okay.
so envious of the creativity of this dojo. Like, okay, our references folder and his references folder are completely different. I can say that for a fact. How would you even think about creating a creepypasta about Garfield in the fucking dojo?
See, okay, since Faith is refusing to mention Annora, but this is something that I could imagine being made in Annora.
Yep.
This fits right in.
Yeah, but it would be right at home. Yep.
But this needs quality though.
Oh,
whoa,
okay,
whoa,
so you
whoa,
cannot do it. Yeah, what a burn, dude! Welcome to the roast of Annora without being in Annora.
I mean, I've just got flashbacks for when there was the Fortress of Lua tour and Faith was super salty.
I mean, yeah, you were the one who caught me shit at the start of the tour. I'm just
No. I just said you didn't win a gold award. I didn't say you were bad. There's levels to this, Shorky, yeah. All right.
So yeah, MVP of this room is, I think, the power lines. The power lines are so
Power
good,
lines
dude.
are good, yep. I was going to mention that, yeah. But again, the scale is great, and they've actually used multiple pieces to connect them as opposed to... what other decorators would do? This is the difference between an all-star clan and a general clan. A normal clan would look for the general use of like the bendy cables, right? The singular use of cables.
Yep.
Whereas a dojo like this takes their time and use multiple pieces to get the exact effect that they're going for. And that
And
sometimes
also-
is the
also-
details that go into the dojo that make it better.
Also, basic dojos will put them all straight in a straight line, and
Yeah, they won't
the
curve
fact
them.
he curved them or like leaned them is this is what creates a good room or a good
Yeah,
atmosphere.
there's
You
also
pay
one
attention
down here
to-
that's being
to stuff like
crushed
this.
by Garfield's paw. So you can see
Yeah,
it's still in line with the other ones, but it's being
Oh,
crushed by
yeah.
his paw, so it's snapped and not connected anymore. It's just great environmental storytelling.
Also,
Yeah,
just
100%.
general little details. The rebar off the ruined like highways as well are like individual pieces as well. So they've not spared details
Yeah,
of things that
and-
give the room a visual storytelling.
He's a master at knowing when the silhouette affects how it looks and how to add details to that silhouette. That's basically what makes him good at the fog builds. He knows how to
Definitely.
like manipulate the shapes of shadows and everything in the room. Not to mention, look at that sun. Look at that eclipse. God damn, that's nice.
It's simple. I think it's just an armor eye covered with something. I'm just gonna go up
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
to the
it's
cursed
hella
cat.
simple.
Yep.
But
Maybe.
still, Like, it legit
Tributor.
looks like we're seeing the sky out there, right?
Oh, it's Tributor apparently, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I see.
Tributor, yeah. And I think he's added an effect in front of it, no? No effect?
No, just the ring.
Yep, cool, perfect.
Just
Well,
something
that
like
just
a flying
ties.
medallion.
That
Yeah.
just ties back to the idea you said, Faith. Like, most people would just think to put an armor eye there and just cover it up, but he
Yeah.
actually used Tributors to achieve exactly what he wanted.
Again,
And
even for
another
like broken
indicator that
windows.
this actually belongs into Annora is that we got leaves flying around. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
I love how Bobe started using Believes and I'm more known for spamming them. Yeah, great. Thanks, Bobe. Yeah, really did me in there, yeah.
Because you are the lunatic who went out and did like 10 rooms of the same leaves
Yeah.
or ice.
Next thing, I was about to say, next thing you're going to say is, oh, yeah, and Faith
I'm
never used
so
ice.
thankful there's no squared ice. Otherwise, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy how I've not built a Minecraft build yet in hindsight, but yeah. Anyway, moving
Right,
on
shall we move
from
on?
Cursed Kitty, we will move on to the next room, which is 130 Ritual, which...
I think this one was done for the Halloween contest, no?
I believe it was.
Yeah, it was.
Did it place? I don't think it placed through, did it?
No,
it
I
didn't.
don't think so.
So Mad and Bobe were honourable mentions, and then fifth was No Regrets, I think. Schwarzwind, Dizzy, me, Lego, in that order. So yeah, from fifth to first.
And I remember I didn't participate at all.
Shocker, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have won easily. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Without doubt, Shorky, yeah, without doubt, yeah. Yeah. You have
the
the
real reason I didn't
greatest all-star
participate-
winner of all time.
I mean, yeah, the real reason I did participate is that I had
Yeah.
no idea what I was doing. I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything.
All I know, there would have been a hand in this room if you would have made it, yep. Oh wait, my build did have a hand, Shorky. Suck it. Yep. Anyway, thoughts about this room before we move on from it? It's the atmospheric coming is good. The atmospheric coming around the pentagram is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the pentagram is at like a natural tilt and it's being suspended by all those cables, similar to the power cables in the last room.
I'm just gonna mention, he placed the normal eyes outside all of the rooms. That's why it looks like he has a different skybox.
Oh, really, Shorky?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah. Wow.
No. No. Of course you didn't.
Yeah. Yep. All I know is this build hasn't been copied. So yeah, that's all I know. Yep. Right. Again, I don't think it's as visually interesting as the other rooms. It's a very neat room. Good use of the lab.
It's a lab.
Yeah, it's a lab. Yeah.
Calm down.
It's a lab. Yeah. So we will move on to the next room. Very good room. We go to 140 Washington Wormhole. Oh, it's very.
Okay, damn.
Oh, we're in a starlight room. Yep.
Damn, what an idea for a build. What an idea for a build. Holy shit.
So,
Yeah,
Mr.
it speaks for itself.
Yeah. Do you know?
That's insane.
This is it's crazy how Dagat is like the only dojo that uses atmospherics and actually makes them look good. Yeah.
Stuff words out of my mouth. Yep. I was about to say, I get annoyed when people place atmospherics in their dojo just aimlessly, but if they're done with purpose, you can use anything. But you have to use it with purpose. Like, most of the time we see atmospherics randomly placed against walls, doors, entrances, you know, homemade portals, stuff like that, and it's especially the gravity well. Not the gravity well,
Yeah.
but what's the big
The
white
plasma
one?
cloud.
Plasma cloud, yep,
Plasma
yep.
cloud. Yeah.
Yep. Every tour reminder to get rid of it from the inventory. Thank you, and please. Yep.
Let's just spam 100 of them.
Yep. I also love how
I just-
most clans put them on teleporters as well, just to blind you whilst you're going between their rooms as well. But anyway,
Yeah, I just realized he's using the Orcan trees as well. At first, I didn't even notice them.
Shorky, you're noticing
The
all the
hell?
details today, yeah? I didn't notice either, yeah. Mr. All-Star over here, yeah. No, I like it. It's just, again, it's just simple and effective, as some of his other builds are, yeah. This is more interesting than the Space Odyssey room, because it's actually got moving parts and atmospheric. But one thing I like is I like the rocks hanging off of it to give it like an actual like thing of movement and animation. It's just a nice detail. Yeah, Bobé did very well when he did the rock column as well, so I like stuff like that. So yeah, which I'm assuming he got an idea from a clan like Dagat as well. Yeah, because they were the ones doing it before other people. But yeah, no, I like this one. And he, do you reckon? Okay, this I think isn't actually out of the realms of most people building day one if they had a polychrome. I don't think this is too complicated of a build to do. Yeah.
And honestly, this just shows how much like knowing your stuff is important, because regardless of your actual skill level, if you have the tools and the knowledge to do something like this, it's pretty simple to achieve effectiveness, provided you have a good idea and a good concept in mind.
That pretty much sums it up. I don't think there's much more we can say about it, but no, gets the point across.
And
But
that's why you guys want to do the tutorial series as well, because you just want to show people that you don't necessarily have to build insane sculptures that takes ages to learn how to do in order to achieve good builds. You just have to know what you're doing.
Honestly, I'll speak on that for just a second. People, when they come to me, Mad, Bobé, whatever, right? And obviously Shorky, Mr. All-Star over there, they will always be like, oh, I don't know what to build, I have no ideas, don't know what is possible in the dojo. I go into a room and I can't see it. A lot of people don't see their builds in their head, so they get kind of go, oh, if I can't see it, I'm just going to move on from it. With something like this, again, it's done so simply. Not to say it's done simply, there's still obviously a skill to building, right? But this has just been, okay, I want an obelisk in the middle, I want it torn apart, and I want to mask it in a room that accents the details of the focal point, right? Like, it's not a complicated process. They just applied a polychrome, caved the room, added the focal point, the end. It's not, I just like to say it's that simple sometimes, of just actually getting in and building it. So yeah, so something like this wouldn't have taken too long to build either. So, and again, like this is an all-star dojo. It's part of an all-star retinue of builds. So yeah, like anyone can build things like this. They just need to actually be expressive what they do. But right, we'll move on to the next room, which is
The last room, it's the navigation.
Oh yes, the observatory.
The observatory, yep.
Which is it just the Rockets Everywhere plinth, or is there anything else?
Yep.
And the waypoint in the distance. Yep. Yep, surrounding us. Oh, it has a sound if you just get close to it, basically. Yeah. Right. Is there anything else in the room, or no?
Nope.
No. He did get rid of his. He did message me saying he got rid of all of his work in progresses as well, because he knows we're coming in here, so he didn't want us peeking around the whips and stuff like that.
But
yeah,
we don't look at whips.
yeah, we don't.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
anyway, yeah. But no, just in the case, yeah, we have done it a couple times just to see if there's anything else that's been cooking in the dojo. But no, I think this is actually a nice room to end. So yeah, Rockets Everywhere made this dojo. Again, very overdue that he's won the All-Star.
Yeah, like it's
So
bonkers
overdue.
how
Very
he
overdue,
never
yeah.
actually got one.
He got
So
so
far.
unlucky every time. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like, okay, all of us have stories of how we got inspired from him, yet all of us got the All-Star before him. Like, this just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so Dagat competes at, is it Ghost tier level or Shadow tier? Are they a Shadow?
Yeah.
Or Shadow or Ghost at the moment? So, okay, so
Ghost.
they mostly competed on the old star chart on PC when every round there
yep.
would be like 9 to 15 Ghost Dojos competing. And you have clans like Order of the Silver Rose, Kansan Road, Dagat. They like there were so many good Ghost clans decorating for Moon PC. It's a miracle anyone placed. That was arguably, in that period, the most competitive award to win, was a Ghost clan award on the PC Syndicate time. So, and I know
sorry, no, it's a Shadow Clan.
It's a Shadow
Clan.
yeah,
wrong.
but he did win.
But it's the second most competitive category, so...
Yeah. But either way, I think his last award was a Ghost Clan vote when he last won, when Bobay was guest judge, when Kansan Road won their All-Star. I think he actually won the gold there. I may check whilst we're discussing which one award he did win, so I don't contradict myself. It was when Bobay was the guest judge and Kansan Road won it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they won Ghost tier. They won gold, and then People, Moderate Mishaps in bronze, and silver, Kansan Road the All-Star, yeah. So they have always traditionally been a Ghost clan, so, you know, they probably moved up by having an extra couple members. But yeah, so the times, you know, Kansan Road is an Unreal Dojo, so I'm not surprised they won the All-Star when they did. Less Twitters, but yeah, I mean, but the PC All-Star was the most competitive thing. There were amazing clans winning it every single time. So getting that was a tough ask. So I understand why he didn't win it. And also he didn't submit every single contest like some people did. He'd only ever submit when there was new builds added to his dojo, which is what you should be doing, right? You don't want to go in with a repeat submission or copy builds or anything like that. So he did it when he was able to. But every time he did submit, there was always someone that was super developed, like a Lun or a Sweeters, that was like, aha, we'll be taking that. So yeah, but no, very well deserved on getting the All-Star. Mad, you were the guest judge for this round. So what were your thoughts of the dojo when you were looking at it, and like what made you want to give it the All-Star? Seeing as, you know, you're here, you can tell us.
Didn't we just tour it, dude?
We did, but in just general as a summary, like, you know.
No, I think there's no dojo out there that is that unique from all other dojos. Like, I think Dagat is the most unique dojo out there, definitely. And again, it's all those little things in every build. Like, yeah, you said it, the cables and like just little details like the sniper rifle, and even the small details are they are so well thought through and paid attention to. It just had to be an all-star. In my opinion, definitely. So far from all the dojos that were also eligible in this contest, definitely the strongest choice for All-Star.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
I mean, me and Shorky did the prediction stream, and the second we saw Dagat, we didn't even have a question about it as well.
Yeah, it was so easy. It was so easy because of how unique and they are, and how high the quality actually is on each build.
Like, I'm gonna go straight up and say it. This dojo should be the goal for every decorator to strive for, because it's really unrealistic for all decorators to strive for something like Crazy Guy's work, for example. Not everyone has the potential to pull that off, but builds like this has, like, sure, it's a very high skill ceiling, right? But it's achievable for most people. This just shows that you don't have to have, like, I don't know, innate talent or something. It just comes with practice.
I would disagree, because having an eye like this for your room, or have this much perception and awareness of how you wanna build a room and how it's gonna be presented in the end, is such a unique skill. It's so hard to learn that. It's really hard to pick it up.
Yep. I think Sweeters is
I think Rockets Everywhere is just gifted. Yeah.
Honestly, the way that you present your build is a big part of it. Like, nothing's hidden.
100%.
You can go into the builds. They're fun and interesting. And for me, when you win an All-Star, I think you have to stand out amongst your peers, right? That's the whole purpose, right? You have to be better than them. You have to stand out and do things differently. And, you know, they have such a unique set of builds that are uniquely distinguished from everyone else. You know, like, no one really does fog art. I mean, I've done one fog art. I've seen Bobade or Fogart with his Golem. You just don't really see many Fogart builds because people want literal builds. They don't want to have to play around with atmosphere. So yeah, like there's a lot of tone to this that goes underappreciated as well. Yeah, and also you have to build in darkness most of the time because the way that he's built is that he sets the room first. So he like master around the room, and then he has to build in the darkness as well. So there's also a somewhat little bit of difficulty added to that because you're not able to see the true item faces when you're building because it's all in the dark as well. So he'll have an idea what he's using, but
unless you have a pyro with you, then he just lights everything up.
Yeah, our torchlight.
You could just get an Alton and use it as a flashlight.
But no, again,
Pyro, could you please come into my dojo? I want to build another.
Like he takes you out of the dojo, which is the most important thing. Like you don't even know you're in one.
For sure.
Yeah, like
that's one of the earliest advice that I remember Vashkoai giving. That's the advice that he has on the contest submission thingy that he has.
Yeah.
Like he said, like if you manage to have people forget they're in the Warframe Dojo, then you know you've succeeded. And I think this dojo applies that concept.
Yeah, it's
to its fullest.
Immersive. It's super immersive, definitely. And again, I think the whole thing with like, it's not that difficult. It's actually not correct. I think it's just a different type of difficulty, which is really hard to grasp. Again.
Yeah. Is a different set of, similar to like how Fear has done like amazing with shadow art. He's done the best with perspective and fog art. Like if you were to master a really niche part of the decorating game, Rockets Everywhere has excelled in this specific field in the same way Fear's excelled in the the crazy unbelievable shadow art that he does. So so that's what makes this really unique. So yeah, like this should. I mean, again, this is how compared PC was. It's crazy it didn't win All Star, but I understand why it didn't because you have Sweeters, who arguably is like one of the better decorators I've ever seen. So yeah,
definitely, he's a
doing
beast,
the most crazy things.
He's a beast. Yeah, Bloodshed in the chat basically nailed it. He knows how to work with atmosphere of the rooms. Like definitely he does. Yeah.
Exactly. But no, right, we'll stop the glazing of the dojo for the time being whilst I ask everyone for their favourite builds. So we'll start with Mr. All-Star himself, Shorky444. Yeah, so what's your favourite room, buddy? Yeah.
This is a tough one, honestly, because there is the orb. That's a great one, but there's so much that I like in this dojo.
Your favorite room? Say it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through. Yep. I'm gonna try to be unique here and just say Gorefield.
Gorefield, yep.
Oh, he wants to be special. I see.
Yeah. Oh. Mad, we should all pick Gorefield now as well. Yep. Yep. Chat as well. Let me know what your favourite builds are, and I'll read them out as well. So
for me, the reason why I picked this is just because of how I felt when I first entered. Like, it's rare to have legit fear when you enter a room.
True. Right.
Pyro.
I'm asking Pyro.
So
you're going last, Mad. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just started talking at the same time. I'm sorry.
Can I go?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Sorry, I just thought I'd ask your permission first.
Raise your hand, please.
Nah. There's so much. There's so much to love in this.
Man, right. Okay, Pyro. Okay, the stage is yours. Yep.
Yeah. For me, it's Neotropolis, the main room. I have no idea how he's managed to fit this in the cap with the underground subway area, all of the tributors, just how dense the scene is. This is outstanding. This is something else.
Yep. No, it's very good. Yep. Right, we're coming to Mad.
Yeah, Flight of the Gravital. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. And Schizo said he likes the Copper Vern. Was it the No, the London build. So it's War of Worlds. Yeah.
So yeah.
War of the Worlds.
Again, I did say it, so I'm not like globbing onto Mal. I did say this was also my favorite build for the Flight of the Graviton, as well.
Yeah, see, he always just follows my opinion.
No, I did.
so
This is a bit
unoriginal.
different,
Like
yeah.
last time. Yeah, definitely Wukong. Because Matt said it. Can we now talk about Annora
Yeah,
again?
and the last time I picked a different build. Oh, look at Faith trying to be original. Yeah, I can't win. And Schizo's build was the War of the Worlds, so we'll quickly have a little last gander at that. Yeah. What a build. So yeah. Anyone else's? Bloodshed said and Scary Room. What's Scary Room? Bloodshed. Yeah.
Maybe being the Omega Flowey.
But we're in a Lovecraftian dojo. Basically, everything we have a Pokemon Cthulhu. We've got the underwater room.
Pokemon Cthulhu.
Like
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Yeah. He says hallway. What hallway? What you want about hallway? Bloodshed, stop naming rooms. Look, here's the teleporter list.
rooms?
Yep. But is it the back rooms? Is it the Is it the one with the?
Oh yeah, it might be the back rooms. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it this one? Schizo said Krampus, asking for it. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, the list of rooms. So we had the Neotropolis, the Seraphim, Coppervern, Cthulhu, the Niall something Thorpe, the 20 Leagues Under the Seas, War of the Worlds, Backrooms, Malformation, which was the Uranus.
He said yes, so I think he means the backrooms. Yeah.
Oh, the Backrooms. Yep, cool, perfect. Yep. No, very unique. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So mine was the Flight of Graviton because apparently I'm so unoriginal. Any last parting words, people, before we sign off for the day?
I love you.
I am going to do
everywhere.
a fog build. I am going to do a fog build. It is going to happen.
I honestly think everyone
I've
should
been
try it. Yeah.
inspired.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do another one. That's for sure.
As long as nobody's copying from this dojo, because I've never seen this dojo copied before. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. Never.
They're all original dojos. Yep. So, yeah.
I mean, we've never really dealt with copies in Warframe, have we?
No, never. Mad's never had to call anyone
Yeah.
disgrace before, ever. For
Ever,
not
yeah.
crediting, and then
that would be
Yeah.
crazy if it happened. Yeah.
We've never had anyone that submitted direct copies and then the next time change their name, submit back thinking that we didn't notice, and then say, "Oh, all of our builds are originals." Yeah, we've never encountered that before. Yeah, never.
That would be ludicrous. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
the thing.
crazy.
How about just giving credit to the original creator?
That's unbelievable, man. How could you say something like that? Nobody copied
Oh yeah,
it in dojos.
I'm just I'm just some psychopath. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, exactly. But right,
Alright,
so
I think that's it.
before we sign off, we do have our internal Warframe, well, not internal, but our public gaming themed contest. So if you would like to build a gaming themed room and submit it, I will link the video in the description for people to get involved as well. So anything from gaming, be it digital, analog, so it could be a board game, could be a video game, could be an arcade,
Could be the back rooms.
could be the back rooms, it could be Pikachu, it could be War of the Worlds, you name it, right? Could be any, because no one copies in dojos. It's ludicrous. So yeah, so if you'd like to get involved, check out the video, go into the Discord and submit your work. If you need to filming help or support, contact me or Mad Davos. I'm the one that will be judging this contest as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing what people are building. If you'd also like to subscribe to our lovely Pyrorock9876, I've left his details as well in the description and his username on the screen as I say this now, and also our own channel as well, which is architects_anonymous for more building videos, showcases, tutorials, you ever what name it, right? More tours as well. So yeah. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this clan. Lovely clan, very deserved all-star. And yeah, I will see everyone on our next tour. We will do one next Saturday where we will tour both of the emergent clans, Golden Eclipse and Apollo Neon as well. So I'm looking forward to that one. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One last thing, Rockets everywhere. Maybe you should like remove the waypoints. They are super annoying.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Sorry, was that add more waypoints?
Yeah,
Don't
add
worry,
more
boss, I'm on
waypoints.
it.
Yeah. See, I just saw Pyro moved his one from the Garfield room. Yep. Yep.
Great, now we have 4. Perfect.
Yep.
Wait.
Exactly. Perfect. But no, it was fun to chat to everyone in the Twitch chat. And thank you to Pyro, Mad, and Shorky for joining me on this lovely dojo adventure. And we'll be back next time. Right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you.